And we are now live. Hey everyone, it has been a while since I've done a reading sprint on the channel, so I figured it's time to bring it back. I'm joined by a couple good friends, and I will let them introduce themselves. Their channels are linked in the description if you want to check out their channels. That way. Oh, first try. Nailed it.
Skill. My name is Kayla. My channel is called Kay's Hidden Shelf. I read lots of fantasy, some sci-fi, and a smattering of all other things in there. Today, I don't know if we're introducing what we're reading, but I'm going to try
You should totally do that.
I'm going to try and read this chunker, House of Chains by Steven Erikson. I've got 300 pages left, and marathon. That's the chaos I chose.
I just responded in the chat and it looks like I had a stroke. All right, Jordan.
All right, I'm Jord. Happy to be here. I'm going to be reading an arc of Children of the Black Moon by Joseph John Lee. It's book 2 in the Spellbinders and the Gunslingers. So just started it, super good. So see how it goes.
Christopher, if you want on, just let me know. I'll shoot you a link. Same with you, Anitha, if you want it. So you can yell at me in person, because why not? I am doing currently an audio for Tress of the Emerald Sea. I was supposed to be doing House of Chains. My brain and my mood reading ways are saying no. So I've tried twice this month already, and it's been no both times. And I am also reading Eclipse by Herman Struhnagel. We are also joined by a wild Evie.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
That's the extent of my Spanish, so...
porque...
I'm sure you could figure out like 5 more words if you really had to, like enchilada or like, I don't know, beer day.
Mucho queso? More queso?
Yeah. I want to just point out when it comes to I always thought beer day was this like super like fancy word. It's not. It's just green. So like there's this nice Mexican restaurant called Beer Day like down the street. What up, Kaya? You want to say hi? And like my wife's like, yeah, that just means green, right? And I was heartbroken. Anyway.
Hiya!
Small human, ahoy. She is wearing underwear but no pants. So just be warned.
The joys of children. Yeah, there's a little kid, huh?
How's your mother-in-law doing, Andrew?
You want your puppy? She is good. I've actually got a chime system in my house, so if she ever needs me, she can just hit the chime system.
So she's at home now?
Yeah, she's here.
Nice.
So, yeah. What up, people? What's everybody in the chat reading? What are you reading, Evie?
So I just finished part 1 of Sinless Ascends, so I'm gonna read a story from Universal Love by Alexander Weinstein. So
you're doing a Senlin reread?
Yep.
Just needed something comforting. It's comforting.
No, this was a planned reread. So with Tanner and a bunch of other people. Hey, we're reading The Folding Knife.
Very nice.
It's great, except for that weird hockey team. It's such a minor. Alan's right to yell at me whenever I bring up the hockey team. It's still just something I can't let go. It's a stupid throwaway line that means nothing, and I refuse to let it go. But I still love that book. Ship of Destiny. We got an Elder Epoch. Yeah, tons of... Ooh, we got Corpies. I approve of Corpies. Very good.
Morningstar as well.
Morningstar, yeah. Pale Kings.
For you right here, honey.
Heck yeah, Jane. Go Spelunkers.
Yeah, we've got a couple teams represented here, I think.
We do.
Golden Bards.
Let me see if I got responses from, because I sent it to a whole bunch of people. Oh, AR's in Disney World, so that's a no-go.
Ooh,
So,
someone's reading
that-
Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Taker.
I just finished Crazy Maids in a Row. Was it earlier this week? I think I finished it like Monday. It was very good.
I'm so excited.
Beanie Barbarian in the house.
welcome. We welcome all.
Get some reading in.
7. All right, we got, Anita reading Dragon Haven. I had not nice things to say earlier. So I'm sure she wants to say mean things to me.
She's being very polite to you, by the way.
Who is?
Anita.
Yeah, where's the chaos?
That's because Anita and I are the bestest of friends.
Oh.
Maybe, probably. We're partners in crime. There we go.
There you go.
We jump into live shows and just call it General Chaos. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I know he can't hear me, but I still think it's funny.
Yes.
Thank
He
you.
is.
I have my Tiago one. This one hid it somewhere. I might know where it's at. She likes to hide them behind the couch.
For sure.
So
You're going to have to dig that out. That's unacceptable.
Am I
yeah,
whispering, by
I
the
dig
way?
it out about like
Just
5
wanna make
times a
sure.
day.
It's all right. There's Tiago.
You are hearing whispering, Evie. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going crazy yet, so.
No, that would be my child.
Okay.
Mine just cackles maniacally. How's everybody's reading month going? Oh, jeez. Because I've only finished 4 books. 2 were carryovers.
Listen, compared to Mark, I only finished. So technically, I only read 4 books, and I DNF'd 1. So, and one of them was a reread. Another was I only read the last short story in the collections on March 1st. So I finished basically. I read the majority of it like the previous 2 months. But I read Goods of the Dawn, so that was great. So.
Yeah, I got 700 pages in so far on my chunker.
On House of Chains.
Yeah, and to be fair, that's actually really good pacing for me. So I should feel accomplished, but I don't.
You should. I haven't gotten past chapter 2.
Fair, but there's still like.
You sound so defeated right now.
Good reason. There's 300 pages left in this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 100 less pages than you last told me, which means you are flying.
All right, fair. I'll take it.
You are doing I think I spoke to you yesterday and you said 400 pages left. So 100 pages a day in House of Chains or any Malazan book is laudable.
I feel better about myself, thank you.
I was lucky if I could get 20 pages a day in Gardens of the Moon. So, lucky.
I've heard it's pretty intense. I haven't read it.
It's been intense, but I think this one's been the smoothest one so far. Things are like the puzzle pieces are starting to fall into place for me with this one, so I think that's why it's been as smooth as it has.
Isn't it more of like a single POV narrative?
There's still multi POVs, but it follows rather than like Memories of Ice was just everywhere and everyone. This one it centers more around like three or 4 players, and you get a more clean look at each one as opposed to just like 5 different people in one scene, and you have to try and keep track of everything.
Makes it nice.
Makes it a little nicer, yeah.
Yeah, I've read 4 books this month as well, so but no carryovers.
I had 2 carryovers, which is why I haven't been able to include them on any of my readathon stuff. And then I tried submitting one, only to realize it's only SFF. But it was indie, and I loved it.
Oh, no.
Just to make sure, Jordan, Indie Accords is not you typing.
Nope, it is.
It's Lana, right?
It is Lana.
Lana!
Yep. Mine's now middle of nowhere, is what mine pops up as. If I type.
But you guys are still doing joint.
We're doing joint stuff, but I have my own stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
But
there's a readathon going on, Lana. There's this competitive stuff.
Yeah, there's 2 team captains here.
Lana, you know me.
I'm on the Golden Bards, and then I believe Jordan is PBR Spelunkers.
Correct.
Yeah. All right,
Yep.
There we go. I'm paying attention. See?
You are. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of
I'm
you.
only half paying attention, if I'm honest. At any given moment, I'm probably only half listening.
Hey, I take it as a compliment when you're half listening.
Oh Jesus!
Just
God!
kidding.
I love you,
But-
sir.
So
I feel like, John, you're turning this into a running joke. I appreciate it. Thank you. Got Buzzard's Bowl coming out soon.
so
I'm getting ready to take another stab at Trials of Ashmount myself. So I think I'm
Nice.
gonna be buddy reading that with somebody. Was that you, Kay? I feel like I just keep throwing books at Kay, telling you to buddy read them with me, and I never remember which one it is.
Well, and you're forgetting the other step where you read it in like a 3-day span, and then I haven't even started it yet.
Yeah, no. Well, so the problem is I've been doing a lot of mood reading content lately because I've like just hit a wall of just my brain wants what it wants and I can no longer force it. And so like if we're doing a buddy read and that book happens to just come up in the roulette, that's what's getting read. And I'll ping you and tell you I'm starting it, and you're like, yeah, I can't start it till later. And I'm like, crap. Well, it's either
That's
read
fine.
this or read nothing.
I would rather you read it.
yeah. I know. It seems like every video you put out, like, nope, my mood took over again.
Dude, it's been rough. So lately, dark fantasy and epic fantasy I've got to be in the mood for them right now. Like I've been doing a lot of historical fiction. I've been doing sci-fi and a lot of cozy fantasy. Or like crazy murder thriller period pieces from like the 1900s.
Yeah, those are extreme differences.
Have you read these yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Evie, you would love the crap out of this.
Do it.
The big sigh.
Do you see the books on my shelf?
Ignore those books. They don't matter.
No.
None of them.
You're
In
missing.
Go in the backyard, have yourself a nice bonfire, hit reset. Okay? This one.
I haven't even read A Drowned Kingdom. I haven't even read PL's book.
Oh, you do need to read that one too.
This one.
Don't burn that one.
Much shorter. It's much shorter than PL's book. PL's book is the size of the whole trilogy.
Listen.
Have you read that one, Kate?
Drowned Kingdom, not yet.
Okay. I feel like you'll love it.
I'm actually very excited for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess spoiler alert, Anita.
Oh.
Send the book.
Yay, book mail!
Be excited now, Evie. Now you can cheer. No
I'm
size.
excited that it's from Anita. Thank you, Anita.
So.
No, all joking aside, there's so many books that I want to read, and also I just get really nervous because I know Trisha. I mean, I'm not like super close with her, but we've gone through a couple of cage matches now. I think I can say call her friend, and I'm just like, what if I don't like her book?
I've read 4 of her books within the last 3 months. They're fast, they're digestible, they're gripping, a lot of food description, great character work. It's kind of like
Andrew, you know my reading taste. None of those
Yes.
are buzzwords right now.
Oh, I don't
Murder
care.
mystery, isn't it?
I like it. I really do.
Is it murder mystery?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's one of my definite anti-buzzwords.
Oh, well. I still think it's amazing and you'll like it. Anita liked it. I haven't talked to anybody who hasn't liked it. So you would be the first.
Well, you know.
The trendsetter.
Listen, you refuse to acknowledge the genius of the Rainwild Chronicles and the Fits in the Fool trilogy.
You mean the garbage dumpster fire that's the Rainwild Chronicles?
I was wondering how long it would take us to get to this.
Listen, Andrew, don't make me angry. I have God access to your channel.
That's true, you do.
It's a legitimate
Stop trying
threat
to show
right
everybody
there.
your butt. There we go.
Yeah, I haven't actually read a lot of epic. I returned to it with AC Cobble's Revenge.
I need to read it. I've got the
Oh,
audio.
it's very good. The audio is fantastic. Again, with Travis Baldry. So
Travis, I have yet to read a Travis one where it's the worst Travis Baldry one that I've ever read was like, okay, this is just more of the same stuff, but like Travis is still killing it. Like,
yeah, yep, I completely understand that. He's made me power through some of those, and I'm like, all right, I'll continue just because it's his voice. And but I finished that one last night. But
yeah, was it just as good as Conspiracy?
it was, and like ties up some of those things, like continues it, twists coming that threw me for a loop. I was like, gosh dang it.
I'm planning a bunch of rereads here soon. Conspiracy might be one. Probably Bound and the Broken's another.
Okay.
Just because like I tried to go read. Everybody says how good Of Darkness and Light. Yeah, Of Darkness and Light is. And I started the book completely lost because I didn't remember the second half of the first book. So I need to come do a complete reread. There's a bunch of series where I'm like hesitant to read the sequels because it's been so long.
Yeah. We read Conspiracy about the same time, didn't we? Don't spit it on the computer.
Oh, I just saw the sexy time in the chat. I had to read the comment. We were talking about Ship of Destiny, so
Yeah.
I was concerned for a second there. But yeah, it was around the same time. I think
Like November.
That sounds about right. So it's
remember.
been about 6 months, and
Yeah.
6 months is probably 60 to 70 books.
Yep.
Since I last read it, because I'm approaching 40 on the year so far. I think.
Okay. I'm actually keeping up with you right now.
I have slowed way down.
I know.
I purposely am reading slower because I did not want to do 200 and whatever I did last year.
Your unreal number.
It was I'm at 43 on the year so far. So.
I will fight you.
You'll bite
I have
me?
a paperwhite. What do you need assistance with?
I have a paperwhite as well.
I also have a paperwhite.
I have an Oasis. I don't know if that's any help.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
He's over here being bougie.
She liked it with. She wanted the buttons.
I just don't know if it's any help with what the differences are.
Yeah,
But I'm happy to help answer questions if I can.
Let's be honest. I'm probably not going to be any help regardless. So. Oh, so how you go back to the home screen? So it's
tap
kind
the top.
of touchy, at least for me. Maybe because I just have fat fingers, but so in the if you touch in the upper left-hand corner, it'll do a little drop down that says like library, and you click on library, and it should take you back to the home screen.
Great demo.
I don't know if that was even visible.
It was perfect, Andrew. I was like, I'm on vacation, but I sell those all the time. So.
Okay, good. Making sure.
I lost my book. Anyway, we should do a sprint.
I agree.
Let's go.
Let's see. I don't have anything prepared because I'm irresponsible. Let's do to 50. 50? Does that sound good? Is that only 15 minutes?
Yes.
15 minutes is
Yeah.
lame. Let's do top of the hour.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Boom.
I like it.
A wild Nico appears.
With a kitty and a wife.
Hello.
That's not any wife. That's a Layla.
It's true.
Hi.
What you reading, Nico? Silverthorn. I thought that's what it was. I couldn't be sure from all the way in Indiana. Anyway. How did everybody do?
Got 25 pages. Almost this close to finishing the story, but I'll finish it in the next one.
Are you reading anything, Layla?
Yes, I'm reading my Kindle.
Well, yes, I know you're reading the Kindle. What book are you reading on the Kindle?
It's called All the Lies.
All the Lies. Who's it by?
F.C. Abby, I think is what her name is.
Okay. Anitha, of course, is demanding them away.
She's over there. Yeah, she looks very comfy.
She refused to be bothered.
Let's crack a lack and Bo.
Hey, Bo.
I can hear Kaya.
Can you?
I swear I just heard her.
It could have been my child, too.
Maybe it was your child. I heard a child. I assumed it was
May.
Kaya.
Come say hi. Oh, I got a no.
Who'd you ask to say hi?
Kai, you want to say hi to Layla? No.
My heart.
She's currently watching Peppa Pig, so that could be the
Oh,
problem.
that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Kai, you want to come get your eggs? Does that do it? There we go. Hi, Burger King. Come here. Oh, she ran away.
Half.
That tracks.
It was a good attempt, Andrew.
Saw there were people on camera and ran away in fear.
So scary.
She's my little chihuahua. How did everybody's reading go? Did I already ask this question?
Yes.
I only did 2 chapters myself.
I got 1 chapter in.
I mean, a chapter of Malazan, again, very good.
Yes, it was about 20-25 pages.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit House of Chains in this month. I don't know if my mood's going to let me.
I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. Well, we'll have to make it up later, Andrew.
Oh, God.
You're going to have to see Pam.
It's like the giant monkey on my back.
That's right. Live in fear. Live in fear of Malazan.
Yeah.
Anybody else reading?
I am living in fear of Malazan. But on the plus side, I get to read Tress and the Captain.
Tress is really good.
I'm enjoying it. The snark isn't quite landing with me.
Okay.
Sometimes it lands, and other times I'm just like, that was witty. But like, other than that, like at times, like having more than one sense of what was it, taste didn't make sense to me.
Okay.
What? It was funny. I called who the narrator was like 3 pages in. I messaged Nico. I was like, I recognize this sass.
So it's the same one that does all of Brandon Sanderson's, isn't it?
No, I meant the person narrating the book, not the actual audio narrator.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go. You just need. Oh, you're blowing kisses.
Better than blowing raspberries.
There's
Yes.
the person who loves you most in the world, right
Hi, baby.
there.
I don't think she can hear me, but hi.
She can hear you.
Hi, Kaya.
That's Layla, and that's Nico. You love Nico, don't you?
True stars
Looks
of the
like
show.
maybe Kaya has a crush.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she loves Nico. Yeah, when we left, Andrew said she was running around the house looking for Nico. I'm like, I love her more than you, and she was looking for you.
It's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
I got your belly. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Is that Nico? Is that Layla? That's Evie. That's Kayla. And that's
How's your
George.
brother doing, Kaya?
He's asleep. Otherwise, we wouldn't be sprinting right now. We'd be dealing with fuss.
That baby is perfect. Don't you speak ill on him.
He is great, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. He's learned to walk, and I'm scared. He's up to
sounds
5
right.
steps in a row, and it's just a matter of time before.
Isn't
couldn't
he
have
like
done that.
still 2 months old?
What? He's almost a year.
He'll be a year on the 27th.
Yep.
That's crazy.
He's just like, what?
I know.
Yeah, this one's almost 3.
What is time?
What is time?
It's a figment of our imagination. Is all it is.
Here it's just a
True.
wheel.
Smile.
Ages.
That's a Joker smile, but we'll take it.
Like, that's fair. I do. I love those children.
What? Okay, listen, until you have wiped one of their dirty butts. I don't want to hear it. I'm talking a blowout up the back. I don't wanna hear
I'm
it.
pretty sure I changed Kaden.
You changed a diaper for Caden, yes.
Do it every day.
Well, I
With
mean,
all
I'm
the
about
chaos.
8 hours away. Let me just hop on in the car next time he has a dirty diaper.
You know what? If you start driving
Very good.
now, Caden's been waking up with them, so you should be good.
Okay, perfect.
Thankfully, past that stage.
This one's mostly potty trained until she isn't, and until she just decides she'd rather not abide by the rules.
Yeah.
She is doing her best.
Yeah, Stacy, it's gone by super fast. I have not, John. You can send it to me so I can hold it over all of these people. Please and thank you.
Haha.
Punamis.
I like that.
Oh, it's good.
That's funny.
I can get behind that. Are you kissing on
Very
my
fitting.
That's 30. Oh, that sounds terrible.
That's just an excuse to go home, Fizila.
Don't
John,
bring
I
an extra
won't
change of
do that
clothes for that
anywhere.
reason.
So has anything happened in your current reads that has truly surprised you? That's a good question.
Not yet, but I just started, so it's warming up.
Yeah. Rather.
What about you, Nico? I've been waiting for you to read Silverthorn for like 6 months.
But a character just got shot in the back with a crossbow. By
Spoiler
accident.
alert.
Spoilers. Yeah, I was about to say the
A
same thing.
character.
I
Well,
mean,
now
I'm
we
sure
know
they're
a
fine.
character has
Actually,
happened.
this is like the 3rd or 4th time somebody's been shot with a crossbow, so you can't even know which one.
Well, now we're gonna have to
There's a
wonder
lot of-
how many
There's a lot
people.
of crossbow shooting in this book.
I mean,
Pretty su-
everybody, if you haven't been shot on a daily basis, are you really alive?
Pretty sure there's a cover that shows the character shot with a crossbow of that book.
That would not surprise me. It, like I said, it could even be several scenes. But that's why I say I'm being very, very vague.
Are we all holding up our books? Here we go.
I mean, you literally have different people, different times, different cities that both crossbows. I'm being very vague.
Yeah.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
if they survive or not either, to be honest. I can't even confirm that because I got to it happening right before we ended.
I agree, Rogue.
Yo!
should read at least
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't
What?
ready for that cover. Yo, John! Oh my god. Look at
Well,
that again.
now we're just gonna be in anticipation.
I know.
Right?
Now we can just sit here in anger as we glare at Andrew.
We're not even gonna read anymore. We're just gonna glare at Andrew until he's so uncomfortable he shares it with everyone.
No, I told
Go.
John I wouldn't. That is
John, you
so
could co-opt
cool.
This as your cover reveal party.
That's right.
I'll probably look at that again before the night's over. That is some of the coolest cover art I've seen.
Huh.
Yeah, that was cool.
So,
Oh, you told me no?
I told you.
see?
Oh, no, you told me no.
She
I
is
learned
so
how that-
perfect, Andrew. I love her so much.
Oh, now you want back up?
She's Schrodinger's
That's
cat
called
child. She
Yeah.
both wants up in the lap and not.
it's called
I
Dad's
give you this.
size.
Are you gonna steal it? Well, then I'm not gonna give it to you.
She
Don't
wants you
admit
to
to your
read
crimes.
her The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Andrew.
What about that very hungry caterpillar?
You need to read that
To
to
her?
Yeah.
I read that to her every other day. She just got a Curious George story earlier today. Curious George at the train station.
What a
Ooh.
good book.
Mm. Daniel's
Hot.
comment is point on. Yeah.
I agree with Daniel.
I only reveal that to my. That was like a copyright material where you can't really show it on screen. You can only react to it. That was a reaction video. There
It's
you
a
go.
react. It was a react video.
The wizard reacts.
Nobody wants
I
to.
think
And the wizard loved that cover.
I think the rest of us reacted with this stone cold glare of like, really?
I might get a poster of that. If there's a poster available, that might go on the wall.
So
Just tell us more, Andrew. Keep going.
It's got my favorite color scheme. That's all I can tell you.
I mean, it's blue and black.
what color is it, Nico?
Well, if it's his favorite, it's got to be blue and black.
Okay.
So, John, when are you gonna officially announce it, release it, advertise it, whatever? Worst cover
I am.
reveal ever.
I'm gonna go buy a signed copy off of Silverstone. Wait. Oh gosh, I am now buying from Silverstone again. So my next order is gonna have trials in it.
Oh, you get
What's
the
Silverstone?
box too.
Unsubbed.
Silverstone's an indie bookseller.
Oh, okay.
They're an online indie bookstore that sell a lot of really cool books. I know Forrest Gord is in here, but I'm doing a unboxing short tomorrow.
Nice.
So I try to do a short every day. Been really good for channel growth lately. It's probably increased my. What are you doing? Are you trying to strangle me?
Also, thanks.
Is this a
to
crime on camera?
Silverstone with an S. Very hard to find if you search Silverstone. Surprisingly hard to find if you don't. put
Yeah,
the S.
Silverstones with an S.
That is
John,
true.
you already sent me a copy, so I will buy it. I will buy it. Ow! Ow! Not the chest hair.
Yeah, get him, Kaya. Good girl.
Okay, you can do the Adam's apple. Is this the string?
You can send her to me if you're tired of her. I'll take her.
I'm sorry, just her giggling while destroying her is hysterical.
What did you say? Oh, eat your fingers? Where have your fingers been?
That's probably a question you should have asked before you put them in your mouth.
Yeah, well, I don't think things through, Layla, okay? I just do things.
That's fair.
But,
I have.
so 2 days from now, when Andrew says he's sick, we'll know why.
Yeah.
You were sick yesterday, but I think that was food poisoning, so I should be safe.
Yeah, is she doing better?
Yeah, she's doing fine.
You should stop trying to poison your child's food.
Honestly, I agree.
No.
I'm gonna
I
steal it
made
from
bacon
you.
like 4 days ago. I gave her a strip. She ate the strip of bacon. I gave her a second strip. She decided to hide that strip and eat it the next day. Where she hid it, I don't know. It was room temp. It was probably on the carpet for 24 hours. My father-in-law came over the next day and said, "Can I have some bacon?" And I hopped up real quick. I said, "Is that real bacon or fake bacon? Because I haven't made real bacon today." And took the bacon from her, and it 24 to 36 hours later, just
I'm
everywhere.
surprised Skittles didn't eat it. It must not have been somewhere Skittles could have gotten it.
I don't think it was.
Oh, the joys of toddlers.
The cat really
Yeah.
the cat won't eat human food unless it's covered in cheese.
Maybe
If
she
it's
was
like-
hiding it because you don't give her enough snacks. So maybe you should reflect on
Your
if
parenting
you're not giving
choices.
her enough snacks.
Are you starving? Are you starving to death?
I've also
Are you dying?
seen her run around though with 3 different snacks in her hands at any one moment, so I know that that's not correct.
Oh, John, I've got a perfect cat story. It is nighttime. You see the darkness outside? My cat ate a pizza, all the toppings of the pizza, and my roommate was just like, "Dude, why did you eat the pizza that way?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "You could have just asked for some pizza." And I was like, "I didn't touch your pizza." And he like dragged me downstairs, showed me the pizza, and then we look around. I'm like, "It wasn't me." And the cat's just.
Skittles is so perfect. I love her.
I'm surprised the cat survived that.
Me too.
Ultimate food coma.
The cat didn't move for the rest of the night as she
I mean-
digested.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
Power of Christ compels you.
I agree with Bo's comment here.
Demon.
Kai's
The-
fingers can't taste worse than the gummy bear.
I know. I've never seen Andrew gag more.
Oh, y'all didn't see. Y'all. I thought
Is
I was
that-
going to go to the hospital, okay?
Please don't talk about what came after the gummy bear because I don't want to hear about it. I will legit leave this.
I got double.
I had to wear an ice pack on my stomach because I cramped so hard after 3 hours of.
You know what? Yeah, I want. What do you got now? Sub count, Andrew.
3,390.
All right, I vote that when you hit 4K, that you do the period simulator.
The period
That's a good
simulator.
one. Yeah. I vote that too. I don't know if my vote counts, but I vote for that.
This doesn't sound fun.
Get your ice pack ready.
But
Nico will
why?
do it with you. I'm signing him up right now. Do it
Nico,
with
if you come to Indiana and we do a live show, we'll do the period stimulator. If
It's a
we
quick
can-
drive. We'll do it. Let's go. And then I'm bringing Kaya back with
It's
me.
just like no.
I don't. Nico doesn't even get. Hasn't said a word.
We could just do Kaya. That's the
I'm
benefit.
not the one.
Liam's like, don't do it. It's awful.
I know.
You'll hit 4K before I hit 1,500.
Say what?
1,500.
I said you'll hit 4K before I hit 1,500 probably.
I'll probably hit 4K if I continue at the same rate. Oh, in 4 months.
Don't
pretty
do
good.
that. Everyone's telling you not to. I disagree. You should do it.
I mean, I don't want to do that.
It was a solid suggestion.
Did you want to eat the gummy bear though?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't think the gummy would hit me that hard. It floored me. I was the whole time I'm messaging Bo, just dying, and Bo is just having a ball. Like he got his money's worth of that entertainment because I was literally dying, and he was just like, "I need to call like an ambulance." I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I think he laughed straight for 2 weeks after you did that. Like, he just kept talking about how you ate the gummy bear.
You're beautiful.
So
I love you. Big hug.
I'm sure he'll come up with something.
I'm sure he'll
Worth.
find some other way to torture me.
Miko
Now-
does the simulator.
That sounds like it would be worse.
That's what it was. I'm just curious.
I'd probably think like I was dying and like go to the hospital anyway. This is how I interact with my
But you
child.
can take the simulator off, and then it'll be done.
I was like, the simulator only lasts as long as it's on, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a secret.
She is the worst secret teller ever because she doesn't whisper. She mostly just spits in your ear.
You want to know a secret?
I know from experience.
I think it's what, until they're like 4 that they do that.
Yeah.
She was trying, she had to tell me something, and she'd get really close. Like her mouth was on my ear, and I had no idea what she was saying, but it was very loud. And it just right in my ear. And I'm like, no idea what you want, but okay. You can have anything you want, but you have to tell me what that is.
All right. Well, I need to put this one to bed. So let's do a sprint.
Okay. Sounds
To
good.
like 50.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, guys.
Good night. All right, party people. I was able to get one chapter read that was 8 minutes long while putting Kai to bed.
Nice.
I think I'll call that a success. How about you, Kay? Did you get another chapter read?
No, I ended up switching up my book because my brain is tired, and so I started going with heliotrope again. So I got like a chapter in, something like that.
What did you think of the opening section?
Of the opening section?
Yeah, where like he's just a stone layer.
I actually really liked it.
Oh, it's so good.
So I'm also immersion reading it. The audiobook just released.
I finished it literally like I think the day before the audio dropped. So I was just like, well, crap.
Well, the narrator is just the perfect choice for Telio, the main character.
Nice.
John's out here writing paragraphs.
Very nice.
Success.
We'll know when it comes to book 3 that 2 of those paragraphs were written while he was on this shit. We won't know which ones.
Just 2 random ones.
The Browning. Somebody said the Browning. Yes, the Browning.
Oh yeah.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Tori.
Did you have to
Hello.
sing tonight, Tori?
I did. Yep.
Initially, I was going to send you like an invite, and I was like, you know what? Like, she's probably sleeping. I know she wasn't feeling well. She had to sing. And then, like, I saw you pop in the chat. I'm like, well, all bets are off.
I mean, I need to read, so here we are.
There you go. So I'm gonna hop off for the night, though, guys. So
Oh, all right. Thanks for joining.
yeah,
See you,
see you guys.
See ya. Well, Tori, what are you reading now that you've scared away Jordan?
I mean, I am the terrifying enemy captain, so I'm not really surprised. But I just finished Ascendant, like
Nice.
5
What's
minutes
Dragon
ago.
Riding Fantasy, right? By Michael R. Miller.
Yes. So I just finished that one,
Got the
and
book.
it's good for what it is. It's very good. It's like a whole bunch of check boxes that are not my check boxes, so I had to kind of objectify my read of it. But it was good. Yeah.
All right.
Like Dragon Rider Chosen One isn't usually my scene. But hey
There
guys.
seems to be some excitement whenever Tori shows up. It's like I'm not good enough, but you know, whatever. I'm just kidding.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that out loud, but
Listen,
I
Layla,
mean-
yes you were. Yes you were. You always intended to say that out loud. And I appreciate you for that.
So I need you guys' help to figure out if I should keep. I started those. Oh gosh, what's it called? Those long forgotten. It's the sequel to like Those Left Behind, which is a sci-fi first contact that I finished last month. And I started that, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for a Kindle read. The other option is I start this one.
I'm gonna say go with The Martian.
Start that.
I haven't read The Martian, but I loved Project Hail Mary.
Cool.
I'll second that vote.
All right.
I am struggling with Kindle right now as well. Luckily, I'm reading on Kindle and on physical, but I started the Menic Thorn book 2 this month, and I couldn't get past 20%. My brain just shut down.
Yeah, I've just been like I need a physical book right now. I don't know why.
see, I fought the Kindle world for so long. Nico got a Kindle, and I'm like, I will never touch a Kindle in my life. That seems terrible. I need a book. Da 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 da. Well, we were asked to beta read a book, so it was only available electronic. So I was like, fine. So I bought a Kindle, and I love it. It's so easy to take with me everywhere. I can put it in my purse when like I go like.
I do
into
love
work and
that.
stuff.
You can
I
carry
like
a
it.
library in your purse, back
Yeah.
pocket, whatever.
Well, and I actually don't get car sick as easily with a Kindle as I did with physical copies, which kind of surprised me. So for car rides, I actually prefer this.
I'll have to try that. 'Cause
Um,
car
See,
reading
I'm always the
always
one driving, so it's
my
always audio while I'm in the car.
That's fair.
My wife is a better driver than I am, and she still makes me drive.
That's like same in our house. I make my husband
Same,
drive
I'm
even
better
though
driver.
That is not true.
That is correct. I will die on this hill.
Layla, do we have basically the same color,
I
different
almost
colors?
got that color, but yeah, I got the purple one.
Nice.
I found out there's a green one after I already bought the purple one. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay, how far are you into heliotrope? Sorry, I'm wrenching this back to heliotrope.
Yeah, but for good reason, clearly. 300 pages in.
Are you liking it?
I am, yeah. It's really good.
So it's got great characterization, great story, great elements. It's got a tear too much detail for me.
It is quite detailed, but it almost, because of the way it's through the perspective of the character, it almost feels a bit like a slice of life.
Yeah,
Like
there's
a fantasy
that's because
adventure.
it's got really slow pacing.
Yeah.
Like for the page count, like you would think that like you would go on this big epic journey, and it's just like, no, we're just kind of gonna go down the road.
It takes 5 days to get through a field. We're gonna take 5 days. No.
Yeah, Ascendant was I have 2 500 pagers this month, and I got one of them down. So feel pretty good about that.
I mean, I've got a specific book review that drops tomorrow.
I know. I'm really excited about it. I thought it was today. I don't know why, but I had April 6th stuck in my head. And so today I was literally stalking your channel. I was like, when is it coming out? When's it coming out? And then I was like, wait, is it today or is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have any big other than Swan Song, which is audio? I don't know if I've got. I mean, this is basically what I've got left physically.
That's it. I'm disappointed in you, Andrew.
Honestly, Northern Wrath is 600. So
that's what you have to read.
Literally sitting on my shelf right behind me. I want to read that so bad.
I'm buddy reading it with Jellyfish, and then I'm doing this one.
Oh, nice.
I've heard good things about that one.
I've only heard one person be meh on it, and that's Pete. Finishing this up.
Decent odds.
Quiet Thunder, Destroyer of Worlds, and Severing Sun.
Nice.
And then everything else is audio. Well, I'm also going to be doing... no, I haven't started Northern Wrath yet. It'll probably be a couple weeks. But, yeah, I've DNF'd like 2 books this month already. So, yay, it's going great. They're not DNFs. They're not for nows. That's what they are. I'm going to call them not for nows.
That's right.
Because Malazan is the ultimate not for now.
It's kind of true, though. Even right now, I'm like, I said I was going to start my reread of that in January. It is now April, and I'm still not reading Gardens of the Moon.
I have been telling myself I need to reread someday for years. So.
Yeah, I really need to. I'm thinking about this. I don't know when it's going to be.
I feel like I'll have a great time for at least the first couple of books, because book 2 still has one of my favorite all-time plot lines. But the second we get to the Tisty Eater, I'm just going to be like, nope, I'm mad again.
Can I skip it?
I've tried starting House of Chains twice this month. It's been a no-go both times.
Yeah, but Andrew, if you're like in the mood for lighter reads right now, that does not surprise me, because House of Chains is like a whole slap in the face in the beginning.
So those are heavy books.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain doesn't want it right now. And then Menic Thorn was more of the same from the first book. Nectar for a Dead God. It's a lot of the same of Shadow for a Dead God or Shadow of a Dead God. And I was just like, yeah, I already read this book. And so I got 25% in, and I was like, you know what? Let's switch it up. Let's do something else. So I'm adding in Tress of the Emerald Sea, which I'm 50% through.
Nice.
And then I'll throw in Will White's Captain. I wanted to do Nobody 103's Mother of Learning, but that'll probably be my next mood read, honestly.
So what you're saying is that you are getting all 15 points for Kay this week.
No. I haven't submitted. I submitted a book and she disqualified it.
Really?
Yeah. It was Patricia's book, And because it's not SSF.
Oh, do you
I
know?
broke
Okay,
the rules.
so many people, and I don't know where else we could have put it. There were so many people. I felt so bad that they'd put up their TBR, and I was like, "You're so close."
I just want to know, you guys better not disqualify this as a book 2 or sequel, because they split the first book into 2 for mass market, but it's still not book 2. It even says the second book on the back too. So.
Well, Nico, you're not on my team, so I can't like. Are you? No, you're not. No, you're not.
No.
Oh, I thought you guys were saying like you moderated in general. I didn't realize you just meant for teams. Okay.
For in our own, like at least in my team, though, I had a few
Yeah.
people that had like horror and somebody that had a historical fiction and a couple of other genres on there that I had to be mean. I felt
Don't
so
rush
bad.
me.
Yeah. I had to do the same thing, Tori.
I felt so
Two of
bad.
my
I was
books
like
were carryovers. I've technically only finished 2 books this month.
slacking.
I was gonna say I have 20 planned, and they're all sci-fi fantasy. So, although I ended up getting, I had a non-sci-fi fantasy book that I had been on. I had a hold on it for like 2 months at my library. Came through today, and I'm like, not this month. So I'm just like, give it to me next month, I guess, if you can. But
Are you going to read The Fugitive Prince?
yeah, I'm not. I'm so excited to read the book. I'm not looking forward to trying to read it quickly. So I completely forgot that I was going to need to read that.
I feel
before
Janie's
live
books
show.
are one of those ones where if you tried to read it quickly, because that's what I did with Shadowfane. I tried to read it quickly. Don't do that.
I have to let myself just get in a groove, because like the last one, Ships of Marrier, which that thing is huge, because that was also one that later was split into 2 for all other editions, and so it was like 900 pages of very, very dense prose. But like the last like 200 pages I read so fast. Yeah, look at that thing. Beautiful book. It's a big one though. And so yeah, book 3 is under 600 pages. But it takes a bit longer to read than the.
You want to see my super rare Janie Wirtz book?
I mean, yes, but also I hate you. Just for the record.
Nico, I should go back. There's a place up in the Twin Cities that we went recently, Uncle Hugo's Science Fiction, and it's like a small locally owned store in the Twin Cities, and they had a ton of like old school fantasy and sci-fi, and they had a bunch of Janie Wirtz there.
Ooh.
So if you ever want, I can, if I go up there or if you guys go up there, definitely check.
That's like a 4-hour drive for us now.
And we used to be a lot closer.
We used to be up there a lot, but
Yeah,
now that we're further south.
I have a good chunk of her books now, but there's definitely plenty that I don't, because she's got a lot of books.
Well, if you guys do come up here, you should let us know what day, and maybe Ben and I can figure out a way to like go up and we can do some book shopping with you guys. That would be fun. Go out to lunch or something.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's what, finding out that we'd probably driven past you so many times and like, well, darn it.
Right?
I like while you guys are making plans, Andrew is just, showing off his nice edition there.
Super rare Janie Wirtz book that was only in the UK for libraries.
I'm surprised that he didn't try to take that while we were there, to be honest.
I didn't have it here. It arrived after you guys were here.
Until he's distracted.
Meeting him
Yeah, that one was printed for a library, but went straight into a collector's hand instead, which is why it's in that condition.
Anita, if we tried to take Nim away in that long of a car ride, I think she might actually have a heart attack. Because whenever we take her to the vet, that's a whole 11 minutes from the house. If that, she screams the entire time. So moving
my cat just doesn't care anymore. She's so old.
I love her. She is the best.
Mine?
Yes.
You can come clean all the urine and feces off my floor then.
You told me you're like, oh, she just craps under the easel. I'm like, no, she doesn't. 5 minutes later, your babysitter, Skittles, poop. Done. And he's like, you see that? And I'm like, oh, that cat is so, it cracks me up.
Just for the record, Anita, we've been trying to get Nimue to come over because she woke up a little bit ago and has just been staring at us.
I tagged you in a picture of
across
it
the
on
floor.
Discord.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to come over.
Oh man.
My cat is she's adorable, but she's the worst.
She's so sweet. Are you
She is.
joking?
She's a sweetheart when she wants to be.
You told me she was gonna bite me. Like the first time I met her, you're like, oh, she's gonna bite you. Did not
I did
bite me.
not. Did I?
You did too, yeah.
I
You
was
told me that she
100%
was gonna
lying
bite
to you
me.
then.
That was rude.
I mean, it still sounds like something you would do.
I was 100. That cat's never bitten
When
anybody.
she's just drooling all over me, and you're like, yeah, she doesn't have many teeth. I'm like, then how the hell is she supposed to bite me?
I've watched the vet stab a needle into that thing's bladder, and all she got was a wow. No, she didn't even snap. Just
I love her.
It's a very docile cat.
yeah.
Nimue is like that.
She's a big old wuss. Yeah, don't touch my kitty. This is my job.
He just didn't want.
Yeah,
Probably
our-
didn't just want me touching the cat. I don't know why.
You bounce him, Kay?
I think I gotta bounce. It's like past my old lady bedtime.
You're not an old lady.
I go to bed at an old lady time. So
You're like
Same.
younger than me, I think.
no, we're about the same age.
Are we?
90?
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Okay.
age ish.
I'm March of 90. When are you again?
September.
September of 90. Okay, so I'm 6 months older than you.
Oh, then you should be in bed by now, Andrew.
I
Come
really-
on.
You know what? I hear my pillow calling.
I also
But,
go to bed in an
yeah.
old lady time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me, guys. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Absolutely.
Pretty soon. I was trying to stay for a little longer.
Let's do one more sprint then. One more sprint, and then we can say farewell. We'll sprint till 11:30 though. I'm kidding.
Might be a little bit of a problem.
11:30
Oof.
your time? Because if
Yeah.
11:30 your time, it's not even a half an hour.
10:30.
No, he's
Well,
doing it.
11:30 my time
Well,
is
it's not.
an hour and a half.
Don't listen to me. I'm apparently already that tired. Never mind. I can't do basic math.
Let's do till 35. Boop. How is it, Tori?
It's good. It's a massive brain shift from Chosen One Dragon Rider to Martian.
I haven't read Martian yet. I watched the movie, but I haven't read the book.
Well, there are no dragons in this one.
What?
Which is
Spoilers.
I know. Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Sorry.
Are there griffins? Basilisks?
No.
Elves?
Nope.
Dwarves?
There's a lot of sand.
Is it
it's
sentient sand?
We'll find out, I guess. I'm guessing by the time he's been there for a while, probably.
Is it kinetic sand? Kinetic. I'm sorry.
So yeah, it's good so far.
I switched books.
Did you? To what?
I did. I started reading John's book again. John Palladino.
Ah, nice. Ashmount.
I picked up right where I left off. So like I literally was on Twitter DMing John going, okay, is this who I think it is? Do I remember this correctly? Like he's like, that's the other POV.
So close.
He was like, that's exactly what it is. It's like, oh, so close.
It's great when you have a hotline to the author.
Right?
Am I reading this correctly?
Yeah. I think I'm going to get the hardcover from Silverstones.
Nice.
It's funny, like, there's an event in the book that's very, like, it hit me hard, which caused me to put it down. That was 6 months ago, and I've had time to process that. Literally, I just picked up at the end of the event and just started reading. I was like, okay, I remember everything about that POV. And I was just like, okay, cool. The trauma has been processed. Time to continue.
6 months later.
I did not switch books.
How far are you, Nico?
I am 174 pages, so like a little less than half.
Nice.
Is that the one with Jimmy?
Yeah, he's in it quite a lot.
Okay, I love Jimmy.
But I have the one with like Jimmy has his own book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy's book is called Jimmy the Hand.
Yeah.
I didn't switch books either.
This one's called Silverthorn. It's different. No, I'm just messing with you.
What are you reading, Layla?
Oh crap! What is the book even called? I don't even remember.
You told me at the beginning of this at the stream.
I know I did. All the Lies is what it's called.
A wild Alan showed up and then disappeared.
Yep.
We're gonna get some hot takes from Alan today.
Oh God, I wish I sent him a
Always.
link. Although he doesn't even need a link, he can just jump in if he really wants. So we'll see.
Here's the power. Sorry, I am also doing a Waylander 2 on audio, and I realized earlier today that Waylander 2 is like basically John Wick.
I love John Wick.
It's like
He is. He really is.
It's not exactly the same, but it's like you have a retired killer guy, and something bad happens to his family, and he's just kind of retired, and then you find out the son of really important guy messes up and does something to cross him, and so is trying to have him killed. I'm like, this is John Wick.
Alan didn't disappear. He is still here to cause all the chaos.
All right, Alan, what hot takes do you have for us today?
Did you see Dom's video today, Nico? It was literally on Drenai.
I have not watched it yet. I saw that he posted it, and I planned to watch it post haste.
I did watch it. I didn't know that the Knights of Dark Renown was technically part of Drenai, because I have that one. What did I just kick? Where is it? There we go. So I didn't know that this one was technically a Drenai book. It's just set pre-Drenai Empire. So that got me excited. So this is gonna be my next Gemmel.
Nice.
Which, the way this month is going, it could be this month.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have heard some people say it's 12 books, and if you look it up officially, it's 11.
There's 11 Drenai books, and then there's 2 prequels that are not technically Drenai.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So there's Morningstar, which is pre-Drenai Empire, and then there's supposedly this one, which I read Morningstar last month, and I enjoyed that one.
I after this one, because I'm going in. I started with a legend, obviously, and then I went on in chronological order through Winter Warriors, and then I went back to the beginning with Waylander 2. So then I have like 4 books between Waylander 2 and Legend, and then the last one, which takes place the latest. Get through still. It's really nice going back.
After this one, I've got 5 Drenai books left, but then I've got to finish up Regante, which I've got 2 books left in Regante, and then I've got the Hawk Queen duology, and then the Stones of Power.
See,
and then I've got the historical fictions that Alan hates.
He has so many books. And that's where I want to read like all of them eventually, but that's where I'm like, I kind of just want to finish this. Because Dark Moon was a standalone, and I got that. It was recommended, and like, man, was that good, and I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I want to just knock out Drenai before I start all this other series, or I'm never gonna.
I've just been cherry picking.
Yeah,
I'm probably about halfway through his bibliography, so it's gonna work out in the end.
Yeah,
it'll work out eventually.
How many books are in the Drenai series?
11, technically.
Okay.
But they're all like 300 pages.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Legend read very quickly. I read it in 25 hours. So
yeah. They're all Legend is they're all the same size as Legend pretty much.
They're all roughly like 300 to 400 pages.
I think the Hero in the Shadows is the longest one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's 400 pages.
I started
thing.
When I was reading the earlier books. It was early in my audio journey, and some of the first audio I really like. The audiobooks are pretty short too. The guy actually reads at a nice pace, and I love Sean Barrett. He's the perfect narrator for Drenai because he's an older kind of gruff man, and many of the characters are older gruff men.
Yeah, a few.
Just a few.
Yeah, I really liked Legend.
If you like pretty much any like if you like Abercrombie, John Gwynne, Anthony Ryan, Stephen Arion, Gemmell inspired all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he only ever wrote, I say only, but he wrote around 30 books before he died of a heart attack at his desk in his 50s.
Yikes.
Wow. So I've read Troy, half of Drenai, half of Regante, 1, 2 standalones. I don't know. I've read books by Gemmell. I read like 12 books by Gemmell last year. I'm a bit of a fan.
I'm really excited. I started reading the first Troy book last year and just wasn't in a historical fiction mood last year, and this year I am, so I'm going to try and pick it up.
It's more historical fantasy, but I understand what you're saying. They're so close to each other, but there's just enough of is this in fact like making the gods real? Like there's just a little bit of a little tweaking with there.
Yep.
But it's really good. It does things differently. But that's like his crown jewel. He died writing that series. He was halfway through the 3rd book, and then his wife and publisher finished out the second half of the book for him.
Nice.
Posthumously. So that series is so good, and what they did to Odysseus is fantastic. Because they make him the ugly king, and like it's just like he's ugly. Like
on that bombshell,
am getting tired. So I think we're gonna call it. I think it's time to start heading to bed. Thank you everybody for joining for Reading Sprints, and thanks for Evie, Tori, Nico, Layla, Kay, everybody who showed up.
Jord.
And Jord, yeah. I knew I was going to forget somebody. Always forget somebody. I will make sure to update all links in the description box down below. Please check everybody out. Woot woot. And yeah, thanks for. I know Stacy. I'm sorry.
Don't come at her like that. She's a nice lady. She
Don't
sent
worry.
us peanut butter. She is a saint.
Oh yeah, she did do that, didn't she?
Yes.
Peanut butter, contraband peanut butter from Canada.
You know what? That peanut butter is the Lord's peanut butter, and it is the best. I
Planters
love
peanut
it
butter.
so
You
much.
can't get planters in the U.S.
We have like the littlest bit left, and I'm just like savoring it like it's never like I'm never gonna see it again.
We're afraid to use.
I'm afraid to use it, but like I want it every time I look at it.
Stacy sends peanut butter and becomes a lifelong friend to Layla.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
What have you done for me, Andrew? You've never sent me peanut butter. You sent me chips though.
I let you interact with my children. I send you voice messages randomly of my child saying she loves you.
I know. They make me so happy. But Kaya's doing all the work on that. She's saying
What do you mean?
I'm just teasing.
How dare? How dare? On that bombshell. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.